Hey, welcome back to another Netcast. I'm Rich Lopez, Quantrix Authority. Fantastic that you joined me today for episode number 39, where I want to show you the absolute power of Quantrix Modeler, where you can link three matrices in this example today to provide a summation. And this is some complex calculations, but they're really straightforward because Quantrix makes it so simple. But I want to demonstrate that to you today. This is, again, something I use on a regular basis, this type of functionality in Quantrix, and it is great. Anyway, in my model, it's fairly complex. I have an income statement, and on that income statement there are lines, and it is by month and by year. And with that, I have some transactional data at my general ledger. I have natural account, and I have sub-account, I have location. This is by year, and this is by month. And I have these transactions, or this info, at the GL level, and I want to roll up where these GL elements, if you will, hit the income statement. And how I do that is I need to create another matrix, and I'll call that the natural account retail matrix, or you could call it a mapping matrix, maybe would be a better name for it. But what I've done here is I've more or less created a new matrix by taking the natural account and bringing it down here, and you can see that natural account is linked to my retail summary, which is right here. Okay, and then with that, I've gone ahead and I've created a couple columns in a category called map. I've called the income statement map, which more or less just says that this element, this natural account of 4,000, should hit the GL, or should hit the income statement at the gross sales line, and so on. So if I wanted another one to go ahead and hit freight allowance, this guy, I would type freight allowance. Okay? And so I can go ahead and I can manually put in my mapping here. Also, I've created the natural account using an at category, which I demonstrated in episode number 38 on how to do that, and this is going to facilitate me in my linking of all these tables together. So once I kind of have this mapping table set up, it's pretty straightforward on how I can get the gross sales from here using this. So what I'd need to do is I would go to income statement, and I would say income statement equals the sum of retail summary actuals. Let me get actual in there. I always like to put using as on a line by themselves, so I would hit enter and then go to the next line. Using items as category, I would link this natural account as this natural account up here, that category. Let me double click on that, and then I'd hit control enter to get to the next line. And then I want to link income statement map, again item as a category of income statement, and once I hit enter, it should populate automatically based off of my mapping for the natural accounts. So if I look at gross sales is 4,000 and 40.50. So if I were to do a summation of those for month 1, I would see 7,266. If I were to do a summation for month 2 on both of these, I would see 7,646, which is exactly what I see here. 40.70, it looks like it's hitting coupons redeemed. If I go over here, I would see, yep, indeed, it is hitting coupons redeemed. So that way, I've been able to really link, if you will, a couple unrelated data sets with a mapping table. I've been able to make them related, and I've been able to compute the values that I wanted using a very basic and straightforward using as statement within Quantrix Modeler. I think that is absolutely awesome, and I love Quantrix for that reason and many other reasons. And I hope that you'll join me again for another episode of Quantrix Authority here. And I also hope that you'll reach out to me if you have any questions about using as, about formulas across multiple matrices that you're maybe having troubles with. I absolutely love Quantrix again, and I want to help you become a Quantrix master. So thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you again.